Hey there, folks. Jim from DrumART coming to you from DrumART HQ here in beautiful upstate New York with episode 3 of our DrumRoll weekly roundup vlog. Very busy week this week, a compressed week. We're trying to wrap 5 days of work into 3 days because I have to go down to New Jersey for a couple days of training on a new piece of equipment that I just cannot wait to show you. I'm going to turn the camera around here in a second and unveil it, but it's going to be fantastic, revolutionary for the business. What else? Saturday, hockey season starts. Can't wait to get back out on the ice with the Chiefs. What else? Oh, as promised, I'm going to show our headlights, drum heads on an illuminated kick drum. So you'll get to see an example of how those heads look under multiple different conditions. Obviously going to show all the drum heads that we're working on this week and maybe a little pet project that I'm working on that has nothing to do with music or drums or drumming, but it's still really cool. So without any further ado, I'm going to go into the production room and I'm going to show you this new piece of equipment. So here it is. Here's our brand new Epson SureColor F2100 DTG or direct to garment printer. This is a revolutionary printer. This machine has absolutely revolutionized the garment printing industry, and it's going to be a game changer for our business. For years and years, we've been asked when people receive their spectacular DrumART bass drum heads, hey, can you put that on a t-shirt? And unfortunately, for years, we've had to say no. Screen printing is not a viable option for photographic quality on dark t-shirts. It's possible to print, but the quality's low, the costs are extremely high, the minimums are extremely high. This machine changes all that. Full photographic quality on any color t-shirt, white, black, all colors, red, green, blue, purple, whatever, anything. Not only that, but we can print on just about anything. T-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, ladies' shirts, tank tops, kids' shirts, onesies, whatever, jean jackets, jeans, pants, anything. So really an interesting machine, a game changer for us, and we're really looking forward to an official announcement probably in October where we will roll it out and we will roll out some promotions along with it. And we're going to just kind of be real open and honest about our process, about how we do this thing, about we just want you to come along on the journey. We want it to be interesting and fun and cool and just this is what we're going to be doing. So brand new machine, getting trained on it this week and really looking forward to this thing moving forward. So from that fantastic new printer, I just want to show kind of a little pet project I'm working on. It really has nothing to do with drums or drumming or music or even selling anything. This is an electronics project I'm working on for something called a Nixie clock. And Nixies are vacuum sealed tubes with neon inside them and little bent metal digits. And they were used as indicators. They were developed by the US and the Soviet Union in I believe the 40s and 50s, before LEDs were available, to display numbers or anything. They had ones with symbols in them and ones that just count, and it's just really cool, kind of a retro modern vibe to these things. So this one is a clock that's I bought complete from my favorite Nixie clock manufacturer. He's in Ukraine, I believe. And this is one I made out of a kit, and despite my horribly rudimentary soldering skills, it actually works. So next up, I'll be taking this over to the CNC router and making a case for it. So I'll show that when it's in process, and then I'll be sure to show the finished product when it's done. So from DrumART HQ, I've made the short drive home to what I call Garage Mahal, which is our sort of de facto man cave, to show our headlights, drum heads that are designed to go on illuminated kick drums. This is a perfect example, or a very good example, of how our headlights heads work. They are generally speaking, we can print on clear, but they're generally speaking translucent. So the LEDs kind of light up the drum head, sort of the similar effect to a soft white light bulb, if you can think of it that way. You can use this with any illuminated kick drum. I have a very simple setup in here. I can change the colors, but I don't, because this color combination is what works best for this design. So here's that same drum head in conditions that would approximate a dimly lit club. It's about 6:30 in the morning. Some ambient light. I can see a little bit. It's not unlike a dark stage. So as you can see, the thing that really stands out and the thing you notice is the drum head. And if your band name's on there, it doesn't matter whether or not you're you have stage lighting or spotlights or anything else, because it's sort of self-contained and no matter what, your artwork, your band name is out there. And here, just to show how it looks with the lights off, I mean, this is the identical print technology that we use on any of our standard custom bass drum heads. So, you know, again, the head is going to look fantastic whether the lights are on or off. They are completely flexible in that way. You know, it's kind of if you have lights in your kick drum, it's a fantastic option to get your band name out there, especially when lighting can be an issue. Interesting little aside, this space, Garage Mahal, as we call it now, was for the first 15 years, DrumART HQ. This was where we did everything. We had all of our printers, we had all of our servers, we had all of our computers, our desks, supplies, production, everything was done in this little 30-foot by 30-foot space. So a couple years ago, it sat dormant for a few years, and then a couple years ago, I thought, hey, let's turn this into a family rec room. So what was once DrumART HQ is now Garage Mahal. Okay, because we have to do these quickly today, I'm just going to show the sort of the more interesting heads one at a time as they come off production. The first one is for Mannheim Steamroller, their Christmas drum head. Kudos to them for getting this in early. And this is a direct print on a black Aquarian full force drum head. Here's another cool drum head for the band Dark Hollow out of Syracuse, New York, almost right next door to us. This is a direct print on another Aquarian black drum head. Presents some interesting print challenges because it fades from color to white. But of course, we nailed it. Another kind of colorful and yet disturbing drum head for the band Shadow Witch. They are a band, another neighbor, believe they're in the Hudson Valley. So Shadow Witch, if you're looking for your drum head and your mouse pad, they're on their way today. Here's one for a band called Stiletto on an Aquarian regulator drum head. Nothing particularly special about this one, except as a guy who's been married to a woman from Long Island for more than 20 years, I just feel obligated, I guess, to every time something Billy Joel related comes across my desk to give her a shout out. So here you go, honey, this one's for you. Here's a drum head for the band Obsidian. This one's going to France, I believe. The interesting thing about this drum head is the background. So this is an extremely low contrast, but very high detailed background that you would not want to trust with anybody who doesn't A, have extremely, extremely good equipment, and B, know how to use it very, very well. It's hard to see the effect in video, but the background is Obsidian. It's very detailed, but it's also very low contrast. And I would say that 9 out of 10 printers who tried to print this would wind up with a dark gray blob in the background and not the highly detailed, striated, image that you see here. As any printer will tell you, similar to the Obsidian head, blues, especially blues that fade to black, are extremely difficult to nail. And as you can see here, especially like in the Corona around the snow globe thing for this Skywind head, we really brought out the detail while keeping the contrast. In addition to just being a really cool looking DrumART custom bass drum head, this one's interesting because the customer, Deep Cricket Night, selected this image from our online image catalog of more than 112 million images. They did an image search, they found this image, they liked it, they loaded it into our Head Builder online drum head design tool, they formatted it, added text, added ports, added logos, and placed their order. So, if you think that you can't have your own amazing drum art because you don't have some really high resolution artwork, think again. Our online image catalog and Head Builder mean that you can create just about anything you might think of, and you can do it without even having your own artwork. Here's another kind of cool one. This is for a customer, a longtime customer of ours. Again, built through the Head Builder online image catalog and Head Builder. Customer found the image that he wanted, added the K and the W, and we took it to the next level. So as I mentioned before, with the Shadow Witch drum head, I forgot to show it, but this Peace of Mind drum head also has a mouse pad. So another one of the things that we offer because we have dye sublimation in-house is mouse pads. So when you place your order, you can order a drum head and a mouse pad at the same time. So that's it for this week's drum roll. Let us know in the comments below what you think. Be sure to subscribe. Give us a like if you like these things, or let us know what we should change. You know, we're really trying to find our footing on these things. I feel like they're maybe a little long. Maybe we should be breaking some of this other stuff out and doing them as separate videos. Would love to hear what you think. So let us know, and otherwise, hopefully we will see you next week. All right, thanks again.